I left feeling powerful, potent, and incredibly alive. I felt like I owned the city. Nothing and no one could get in my way. Number 1,
there you go.
He's very handsome. Number 2, he's not wearing a wedding ring. Number 3, he knows I carry a personal supply of ultra-texture Trojans with a reservoir tip.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime.
Except he's younger and much better looking.
Hi.
You know him?
No, I've never seen him in my life.
He usually dates models, but hey, I'm as good looking as a model. Plus, I own my own business.
Samantha had the kind of deluded self-confidence that caused men like Ross Perot to run for president. And it usually got her what she wanted.
Well, if you're not going to hit on him, I will.
And there she went, off to take her best shot with Mr. Big. Meanwhile, walk home.
Well, get in, for Christ's sakes.
Where can I drop you?
72nd Street, 3rd Avenue.
You got that, Al?
Yes, sir.
So what have you been doing lately?
You mean besides going out every night?
Yeah, I mean, what do you do for work?
Well, this is my work. I'm sort of a sexual anthropologist.
You mean like a hooker?
No. I write a column called Sex and the City. Right now I'm researching an article about women who have sex like men. You know, they have sex and then afterwards they feel nothing.
But you're not like that.
Well, aren't you?
Not a drop. Not even half a drop.
Wow. What's wrong with you?
I get it. You've never been in love.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Suddenly, I felt the wind knocked out of me. I wanted to crawl under the covers and go right to sleep. Thanks for the ride.
Anytime.
Wait. Have you ever been in love?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
It was Mr. Big, Major Tycoon, Major Dreamboat, and majorly out of my league.
I thought I saw you on the runway.
Oh. Hi.
I started reading your column after we met.
You did?
Yeah. Cute.
Cute.
Well, yeah, cute. What are you writing about this week?
Well, I'm working on a story about men who date models. Any thoughts?
Only that they're very lucky. So, what have you discovered about these men who are dating models?
Well, I'm discovering that some of them treat it as a competitive sport, and others, I think, just need the validation.
And probably others just have a thing for exceptionally beautiful women.
Exactly.
And there's something wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong. I just think it might become a bit monotonous. Huh?
No thanks.
Oh, excuse me, baby.
So, where do you write these stories?
My cute stories?
Yeah, I mean, have you got an office or anything?
No. Well, about half the time I'm at my apartment, and the other half I'm over at this coffee shop on 73rd and Madison.
Oh, Carrie, I'd like you to meet Misha.
Oh, hi, you were great in the show.
Thank you.
Suddenly, I felt like I was wearing patchouli in a room full of Chanel. Well, it's nice talking to you.
Oh, see you around sometime. I hope.
Usually bestowed upon those who deserve it least.
I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
Hey, what a surprise.
I can't stay. I'm late for a meeting. But I've been thinking about that article you're writing about men who date models.
Yeah, what about them?
First of all, well, there are so many goddamn gorgeous women out there in this city.
What an amazing observation.
But the thing is this. After a while, you just want to be with the one that makes you laugh. Know what I mean? Okay. See ya.
I take that back. Beauty is fleeting. But a rent-controlled apartment overlooking the park is... Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a certain man and a slightly less certain woman kept bumping into one another. They seemed to meet everywhere. On street corners, at parties. It was almost as if they were dating accidentally. And then, after another chance meeting, at a wealthy lawyer's new son's bris, they decided to pick a time to bump into each other on purpose.
Hey.
You.
I've been looking all over for you. Here you are. Holding a taunt.
Well, your message said you weren't coming.
I thought I said I'd try to make it for an hour.
Well, yeah, but then you said that...
What did I say?
Never mind. You're here, you have an hour, let's have a drink.
Well, I was outside trying to get in for 30 minutes, inside looking for you for 20 minutes, so that leaves me with just enough time to tell you that I'm out of time. You have fun.
Men in their 40s are like the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. Tricky, complicated, and you're never really sure you got the right answer.
This place is tired.
I can't believe it. Same time, same place. Just you and me.
Well, sort of. Meet my friend Jack.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Marvelous. Going through my second divorce. Bitch is getting everything the first bitch didn't.
There he was, right in the middle of my drink thing, Mr. Marvelous.
Jesus. Look at that beautiful woman. I'm gonna go ask her to join us for dinner. Excuse me.
Okay. He called me crying. Do you forgive me?
Here's what. Why don't you two have a guy's night? You know, talk, cry, shoot bear. I'm way behind on my column anyway. Here, next round, on me. We'll do our thing another time.
Are you sure?
Abso-fucking-lutely. I didn't know what I was supposed to feel. Confused, sad, rejected. I decided to walk to clear my head. Also, I just quite grown into the men of my future.
Hey!
Hi. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Why is it, in a city of 10 million men, you always see the one you don't want and never see the one you...
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing down there?
Oh, it's a wobbly table. Guess I have the touch. Would you care to join us?
Hinge.
What?
Your crossword puzzle. 5-letter word to bring together. Hinge. Well, nice seeing you. Bye. Bye.
Excuse me. Hey, just so you know, I would have gotten Hinge on my own. Maybe.
I have no doubt.
Now that I've got Jack hooked up, I'm single again. Maybe we could have dinner sometime?
I don't know. I'm good at crossword puzzles. I'm just not so good at people puzzles.
Anywhere you want. Just you and me.
Call me.
As I walked away, I had a thought. Maybe all men are a drug. Sometimes they bring you down. And sometimes, like now, they get you so high. Damn. It would have been so cool if I hadn't looked back. The truth is, I was dying to sleep with him. But isn't delayed gratification the definition of maturity?
Interesting dress.
Meaning?
Interesting dress. Don't worry, I'm perfectly capable of restraining myself.
So am I. I can't be hemmed in by rules. I go with my emotions. I mean, some of the greatest romances of all time began with sex on the first date. I bet. I will not be the first one to speak. And if he never calls me again, I'll always think of him fondly. As an asshole. That was really... I mean, can you believe we... on the first date? I mean, I didn't plan that, you know. What do you think?
What? Ow!
Oh.
I thought it was pretty fucking great. What do I know? You feel like having some Szechuan?
Had Mr. Big discovered my weakness for great sex and greasy Chinese? Or was going out to dinner simply a diversionary tactic to keep me from spending the night? Before I was able to completely indulge my paranoia, it was my pal Mike Singer. We've known each other for 10 years, but never had sex, because we wanted...
Do you miss me yet?
Who is this?
How have you been?
Oh, great. Fabulous. Fantastic, actually, and you?
Well, at the risk of sounding trite, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
I adore trite.
Listen, we should have a real first date. You know, the traditional American time. Dinner and a movie? Of course, knowing us, we'll skip the movie.
Just as long as we don't skip dinner. What a relief I had just escaped the sex on the first date curse. Whew. That weekend, I was out with a man whose name I wanted to shout from the rooftops.
Let me get this straight. Your picture is going to be on a bus.
That's right.
A crosstown bus or a downtown bus?
The M2 goes right down 5th.
That's a good line.
I'm getting together a group of my friends tomorrow afternoon to watch it go by. I thought maybe if you weren't doing anything...
Hey, how are ya?
Hey, how are you? It's good to see you.
You remember Phyllis?
Of course, Phyllis, how are you?
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's dandy.
Oh, that's what I hear. So, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Good seeing.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Who is that?
Oh, it's just some guy skied with an Aspen.
I didn't understand. Had I suddenly become the invisible woman? I tried not to let it bother me. I also tried not to let it bother me that he took me back to Feng Hua, scene of our post-coital dinner.
Oh, I can't make your party tomorrow.
Oh, no. I wanted to introduce you to some of my friends.
Well, I'll be home later if you miss me.
As I surveyed the room, I realized it smelled like a cheap date you don't want anyone to meet. I told Mr. Big I was on a deadline and I had to get home.